your thoughts are on Bo Nix so far, and what do you think maybe his next step can be?
I love the progression of Bo Nix. I think he has really improved at different things with each new opportunity to start, and even against the Jets. At one point having a negative yards for passing stat. No quarterback wants that, but what many people lose in that stat is he came back and he won the game. Right? Maybe it wasn't pretty, but there are no ugly W's, no ugly waffles, wins, wives. You go through the list. There are no ugly W's. So the character to push through failure is equally as important as production. And you still consider this is Bo Nix's first four starts. Phil, you and I's first four broadcasts were not our best, even if we felt good about them at the time. So the progression of Bo Nix, while having a stout defense to help reinforce some of the wins that they've gotten, the two wins they've gotten through some of the mistakes on the offense, has been tremendous to see and is encouragement for every fan in Broncos country.
What do you think it's going to take for him to sort of what is the next step, I guess, for him? Just because when I look at it, I'm like, okay, 60 yards passing, you got the win. Conditions were rough. The defense was playing lights out, but you're not going to win a ton of football games in the NFL that way. What is it going to be for him? Just getting the ball out faster. He's going to have to hit, take some intermediate shots at some point here, right, Ryan? I mean, what do you think, like on the field wise? What do you think that next step is for him?
Well, it starts on third down. Third down has been atrocious for the whole offense. And third down for Bo Nix means understanding where the routes are going, why they're calling the play, if it's levels or if it's all goes, things like that. But it also, Bo Nix focusing on third down has to do with the offense performing better on first and second down. The run game has to be consistent. Protection has to be consistent. Ball catching has to be consistent. And so in that way, it's not just Bo Nix on third down. It's the entire offense on first and second down. And Phil, this is a tough thing for offenses league wide, right? There's a lot of teams suffering right now on third down. And the year we won the Super Bowl, Gary Kubiak, we would practice third down plays on Wednesdays right after practice. We'd walk through third down, then eventually we'd walk through red zone. So there's opportunities for the coaches to really create some specific practice time for third down that the Broncos needed offensively, and especially for Bo Nix continuing to learn this Sean Payton offense.
You talk about the whole offense needing to really step it up there, first and second down. What do you think about this offensive line? I mean, it seems like they've been playing lights out.
Well, I love Alex Pelcheski. I thought he's done an amazing job stepping in for Mike McGlinchey. He's got a strong outside hand when you punch. Every tackle needs that. And then you've seen the other players play better. Now do it again, and then do it again. One of the things that people forget, you get so locked into the week matchup for fans, and I get it. You're setting your menu for food. You're setting your viewing time. Maybe even a babysitter, right, if you're a parent. But this is a 17-game regular season, which means it's a 22 games championship season. So you really have to prove week in and week out, not only to your teammates, but to your quarterback, to your running backs, that as an offensive line, the standard of play will continue. And they have an opportunity to do that this week against the Raiders.
If I were Sean Payton, I'd be running the ball right every single play. I mean, those are your two workhorses right there with Quinn Miners alongside the right tackle there. So just, hey, go right every time, right? I mean, those two guys, they're sort of your workhorses out there.
Or find a way to get there when you go left, right? I mean, you can do bend back runs, split runs. All these things are available. And also your left tackle and left guard need to be strong as well. I mean, Ben Powers has to continue to play well and continue to protect and pass protection. And of course, Garrett Bowles at left tackle, especially going against Mason Crosby for the Raiders. I mean, they have a history, so he has to keep his cool. I think one of them averages between the pair, they're going to get a personal foul penalty when they play, which I understand. You used to play the Raiders, but something you want to look out for sure.